Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I really just wanted to chill, play with some makeup. So we'll see what this title ends up being. But I really just wanted to dive in, get glam, honestly. Play with some newer products to me, some products I've only tried once. Most of these products I've tried at least once, or some of them are older products that I just have been craving. And I'm like, I just want to use it so bad. And so that's what we're doing today. We're just chilling. If you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button so that I know if you guys like it, because I'm not sure how it's going to do. And yes, without further ado, let's just get started. I am wearing a repeat product on my lips right now. This is the Item Beauty Lip Quip Moisturizing Lip Oil in the shade Heart Poppin'. I'm not obsessed with it. I think it's just, the red is not my favorite so far. I don't know. I'm not obsessed, but definitely something like I'll keep and use, but it's just like not 10 out of 10. Alright, I don't know if I haven't decided what I want to do first. I think I'm going to go with eyes first. Ever since I did my Literally unboxing, I've really been wanting to use Nudie 1 and Nudie 2, and so I think we're just going to do a little combo today. Just because we're chilling like villains. And so I am going to prep my eyes like I normally would. Just going to grab some concealer. I usually do my eyes second, and so there's already concealer and stuff on them. But today, I think we're going to... Well, I'm going to try to go ham on my eyes. Sometimes I say that and then I just don't, and it's like, whatever, Marissa. Okay. Before I figure out what I want to do, we are going to use some newer brushes too. I got these in my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. And so we just have some brushes. I don't even honestly know the brand, because the brand is in a different language that I don't know how to pronounce. And so, sorry, but that's what they are. Alright, so I think we're going to start off with the shade Butt Naked. This one right here. It's a little bit of a deeper brown than I normally go on with a crease. But I think, again, I'm trying to do big things. So, I'm using my Literally mirror, and I think I'm obsessed. Okay, and then I think I'm going to jump into Miss Nudie 2 and just go in with the shade Low Cut here. Yeah, the shade Low Cut. I'm just going in with a smaller brush, and I'm going to stamp that on the outer corner. I'm just going back and blending out the crease. I'm trying to be unique here, but I think every single shade I picked, I was like, I've done this, done this, done this. So whatever, we're just gonna go ahead and do something we've done. We're gonna go with the shade Jaybird here, which I feel like this was the most unique out of all the ones I've done. And so we're just gonna place that all across the entire eyelid. Oh, so stunning. And then I'm going to go in with a brush, a smaller brush, and just wet my brush. And then fill in the spots that I kind of missed with my fat fingers. And then I think we're going to do it. I didn't want to do it because I didn't want it to be too deep, but I think we're going to just take a little tiny bit of the shade Risque here, which is the deep like plum in the Nudie 2, and just stamp that on the outer corner just a little bit, just to add a little dimension. Oh yes, honey. And then we're gonna go back and blend the crease a bit. All right. We will come back and finish some stuff off, of course, honey. So what we're gonna do for now is primer. So we're gonna go on with the Pixi by Petra Flawless Beauty Primer. It's the Hydrating Glow Primer. I got this in my Glam Bag Plus, and so I used it kind of once today, actually, this morning when I unbagged it. But I obviously didn't wear it with makeup, or I had no idea, like, I wasn't really paying much attention, but oh my gosh, the glow, baby. This is giving me, oh my gosh, this might be a little too much glow. Whoa, that just took my skin to other places. Okay, Pixi. And then for foundation, I am just gonna go with the ABH Luminous foundation, but we're gonna be using the Laura Lee beauty sponge. It's literally just called the LL beauty sponge. So she just came out with this with her mystery boxes, and this will be dropping the 23rd of April. So I don't know when this video is going up, but it's either just dropping or just dropped or will drop soon. So we're gonna go on with that, guys. This foundation might be a little dark for me, but we're just gonna pretend like it's not, because all my foundations are a little dark for me. So the sponge off the bat is a very nice sponge. It's blending out my foundation really, really nicely. I just don't think it's anything, you know, extraordinary. I think it's kind of like just a good sponge, you know. So if you're someone who just likes Laura Lee, or you just want a new sponge, whatever it is, it's a good one. You won't be disappointed. But I don't think, you know, it's the best out of all the sponges I've ever tried, you know. I think it's just a good sponge. I feel like at this point, ever since the Beauty Blender, we've kind of just hit a lot of home runs when it comes to sponges, and this is another one of those kind of just really good products. Alright, then for concealer, we're going to go on with the Complex Culture Set Letup Concealer. I had a little bit of wine before filming this video. I don't know if you can tell. Anyway, I really like this concealer so far. It's, again, not same as a sponge almost. It's nothing like extraordinary, you know. It does what it needs to do, and so I do enjoy it, and I am going to use it. Just not something I'm going to say you need in your life, you know. The heart makes new. Okay, so then for our setting powder, we're gonna just go in with the Catrice Prime and Fine Luminizing powder. I just needed something to set my face with, and I'm just like, whatever. I've learned though, which is interesting, I've learned that I haven't shared you guys yet with this. Well, it's interesting because I haven't shared it with you guys yet. That's what I was trying to say. Anyway, I realized that I think like setting powder for me just works better with a brush. I'm not sure why, but I think a sponge, it just never looks as good as with a brush. And I didn't realize that until like I've been trying new setting powders, or I'll try like a concealer I know and love and then put on a setting powder. I'm like, why does this look bad? I know I love the powder and I know I love the concealer. Like, and it always shocks me because it's not like it's a combination I intentionally never use together. It's just one that I never consciously use together, and so I wasn't sure, but I think it's just because if I apply it with a sponge, it just like soaks up maybe more product. I'm not sure. I have no idea what it is, or more of the oils, I guess. I'm not sure, but it really dries out my under eye, and so I've tried as best as I can to just use a brush. Sometimes I forget and just go on a sponge, but I try to use a brush even under my eyes because it just looks so much better. Alright, let's go with a bronzer. I really want to use the Cover FX Monochromatic Bronzer Duo in the shade Sunkissed Bronze. You guys know this is my baby. My baby. Just going to swirl both the shades together and apply her to the cheeks. I freaking love Cover FX does something so right with these duos. And they don't have a highlighter duos, do they? I don't think so. Because they have their blush and bronzer duos, and you know, nothing else kind of sparks my attention from there. From them, I used to want to like kind of get more products, but as I got more, you know, I was kind of just like, whatever, and then let them go. Like I had tried their setting spray, their setting powder, and they just weren't as exciting as these. So I don't know. I just want to use all my setting sprays in one sitting all the time. We're gonna go with the One Hit Press Set and Refresh Dewy Face Mist by Item Beauty. Just right now, just before I keep going. Next for blush, we're gonna go with the Tower 28 Beach Please cream blush in the shade Magic Hour. I have a hate-hate relationship with this product. I really just genuinely don't like the shade of it. I think it's just too pink for me and my preferences. But like, look at it. It looks disgusting, and I don't want to throw out an entirely full-size product or like a half-used product. But this is not going to sell. It just looks absolutely crazy. So I don't know what's wrong with it, number one. Number two, like my friends and family don't want it. And so I'm just stuck with it. I don't know what to do. So I'm going to try to use it today and see how I like it. I always try it and I'm like, yes, I like the formula. I think the formula is pretty. I do really like it, but the shade never just hits home for me, and one that I want to reach for over like all my other cream blushes or over all my other blushes. And so it's just kind of like, that might be nice for spring. Maybe I should just force myself to use it because this is cute. Ooh, this is so cute. Okay. I'm taking everything back. I think this application though is better than like a sponge. Typically I would go in with a sponge, and I think that this brush, this is the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Stipple brush. And so I don't think this is available anymore, but I think that a brush like this that's more of a stippling brush but a little bit more of a fluffy stippling brush will work really, really nicely. I know the e.l.f. Putty brush probably will work really nice with this formula as well, and the e.l.f. Putty blush brush. Yes, there's the e.l.f. Putty primer applicator that's really nice for cream blushes as well because you can just stamp it on. But then there's also the e.l.f. Putty blush brush, and this will work really nicely with this formula too because they're kind of similar, just a little bit smaller. So if you're looking for something. All right, guys, I like it. Sheesh. All right, then let's go with some highlighter. So I just got the Glazed Lit Kit in my Laura Leah mystery box thing, and I wanted to use it so bad again. I kind of tried it in that video, but that was like it. And so we're just going to mix these two shades again because I think that that's just going to be my go-to. Shade Diamonds and Glow Gal. Okay, this brush is too little, honey. It's too little. Oh my gosh, this formula is stunning. I'm going to love this in the summer so much. I'm just going to bathe in this every single day of my life. Ever. In the history of ever. Honey. All right, so then let's go in with some more eyeshadow. I really want to like take a pinkier kind of shade. So I'm going to go in with the brush that I use for my like blending my crease. Same brush, but I'm just going to take the shade over here called Bear. It's like this pale pink kind of shade. And we're just going to run that on the lower lash line. She really is Bear. And then we're gonna go in with the shade Uncover, which is this shade right here, and put that in the inner corner, honey. I gotta stop. Oh my gosh, it's so slow saying honey. So freaking beautiful. Oh my gosh. Before I forget to do my brows, let's just kind of mix and match and mix this tingle. Oh my gosh. We're gonna go with the Winky Lux Universal Brow Pencil. They only have one, I guess, and it's just universal or something. It does work with my brows, and I have pretty dark eyebrows, and so it works in mine, so I guess it is pretty universal, I suppose. I really want the not the Tower 28 Kosas brow product, and Mercari just trying to play me. I don't want to pay for it at all at Sephora because I just feel like $20 is a lot for a brow pencil. But even with the sale, when the sale was going on, it doesn't go down that far because it's not as, you know, it's a cheaper. I mean, it's $22, so it just doesn't go down that far because I only get 15%. And so it's just like, kind of like, you know, is it worth it to pay that much for a brow pencil? Not really. And so Mercari, people sell them like every now and then, but they do go really fast. I'm just waiting. I've sold a few things on my Mercari, and I'm waiting for like to get rated, and then you get paid. And so I'm waiting for that money to go in there so that I'm kind of spending a separate money, you know what I mean? Like not coming out of my bank account. And it's just taking years and days. And so I'm like, ugh, I just want the brow pencil so bad. All right, let's do mascara because I look crazy. Actually, let's go in with the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. I really like, definitely, do you guys use like nude eyeliner pencils in the waterline? I've had one a really long time ago, but I didn't do it justice. And so I haven't used one in a really long time, but I think I need a new one, and I just don't know which one to try. For mascara, alright, for mascara, we're going to try this Pat McGrath Labs Fetishized Mascara. If it doesn't look good today, we're throwing it out because a couple times when I've used it, it wasn't that good. There was a handful of times where it was okay, like it was usable, and so I'm like, okay, like, I won't get rid of it. It's a mascara. Mascara's a mascara. But then I'm like, if I hate it, then why am I going to use it, Okay, so next, I think the thing with the mascara is that, first of all, I think it's just when originally I used it, it was too wet of a formula, and it still is a little too wet. I think like the more it dries out, the better I like it. I think this mascara is like $30, and for me, $30 for mascara, you need to not be like so finicky. You need to just work, and this one's a little bit like finicky, but it looks really nice today, so she won't get booted today. Next, we're gonna go with the e.l.f. Virtual Paradise Lip Liner in the shade Nude 202. I'm so excited. e.l.f.'s new collection with the lip liners and the lipstick like duos. I didn't pick any of those up. I didn't pick anything up from that collection, and the only thing I would get is the setting spray, but I'm still not sure. I don't want the face palettes. I don't think I'll love it. But anyway, I'm hoping that this is like just meaning that e.l.f. is leaning in direction of coming out with lip liners because the duo thing is cool, but I just, I wouldn't use it, and it would piss me off just having it on both sides like that. But hopefully it's pushing them into a direction where they're going to come out with some single lip liners, because that would make me very happy. This one's running low. Alright, then we're going to go with another holy grail, the Milani Color Statement in the shade Matte Naked, 61 Matte Naked. I'm so proud of this little nub of a lipstick. Alright, and just to top off this beauty, we're going to go with the e.l.f. Mint Melt Lip Plumping Gloss in the shade Mint Chocolate. You guys know I've been loving this recently, because I have. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I did want to use a little bit of this Huda Beauty Glow Cocoa, so let me spray a little bit of her on. I think I bought I bought this at the last Sephora sale. That's nuts. I wanted to try to find my last Sephora VA sale haul or whatever, my makeup products, but I can't find it. Sephora's being difficult. Anyway, that is it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun just chilling with you guys. I learned that I love this Tower 28 cream blush, and I need to use it with this brush or a brush like this because it's pretty super nice. So much fun just chilling and hanging with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, because I had a lot of fun. Just playing with some makeup, just having some girl time. So the quote for today is, life is better when you're laughing. And I just think that's so true to me. For a while, every time someone asked me like what my favorite thing to do was, I always said laughing, because it really is one of my favorite things to do. I just love to laugh. I love to be around funny people. Just said my future husband, if he's not funny, he's not for me. He has to be funny. Bye guys.